Here are the 3 steps in becoming great with customers. It's really a simple formula. The first thing is you have to study what makes a great customer interaction. What should I say? How should I say it? How do I present something? How do I deal with the objections? How do I answer questions? And how do I close? You have to study it. Now, if you're working with a company, you're working with someone like my firm, this is what we come in and help you do. We help you understand, here's the best way to approach this. The next step is training on that, understanding how to overcome bad habits, how to replace those habits with good habits, and precisely the system, the mechanism, the details on how you actually do this. What are the tactics? How do you approach it? And the third part is to drill. Study, train, and drill. That's how you become good with customers. Now, what happens in many situations in many companies is they're so focused on the procedures, the paperwork, the details, submit this form, do this in triplicate, put this on the system, the point of sale system, get this out of inventory, do this, do that, do the other, that they never really train you on how to deal with the customer, how to deal with it. And what happens is people bring their own skills, their own perceptions, their own abilities, their own background, their own culture to what they do, and very often this comes up short. So training is very important, and training has to be ongoing. It has to be ongoing. You have to refine things. You have to improve things. You have to figure out, is there a better way of doing this, and make sure that everyone is on board and understanding what that better way is. But then the third part is very important, and that's to drill. You can't just have a training program or a training opportunity and situation or a training guide, a training experience, and then not go back to that information and make sure that you know how to do it. Athletes do it. The people who are great performers do it. Other industries do it. You have to do it when it comes to dealing with customers and clients. Before you have a big presentation, drill. How do you do this? What have I learned on how to do this effectively? Let me make sure I do this well. Let me go over the details again on how to do this well. Before you have a big presentation, go over again how you're going to do it. Before you have a big sale, a big negotiation, a big conversation, a big proposal, go through the details again on how to do it more effectively. That's where the expertise really gets up to an incredible level. That's when you study, you train, and you drill. Now, you have to do this just about every day. You have to train yourself on new things. You have to notice new improvements. But certainly, you have to drill every day. And if you're running an organization where you have sales associates, there's no better way than to start the day by drilling them both on their mindset, how to think about what they do, and then the details of what they're doing. I have a great video out. You should look for it. I am a luxury salesperson, and it talks about how to be an effective luxury salesperson. Whether you are selling luxury or distinctive products or not, this would be a good video for you because it puts you in the mindset of what's required. But no matter what you sell, get your mind right every day. Get yourself in the right mindset to deal with it, and then drill on those fundamentals. How do I close a deal? How do I greet a customer? How do I make a transition from information to being able to move the sale along? How do I upsell? How do I get referrals? All of those things that are important in order to make your sales situation, your sales environment effective. There's no other way than to keep coming back to the information. So what are the 3 things? Number 1, you have to study. Number 2, you have to train. And number 3, you have to drill. If you like this tip, give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you like it. Share it with someone in your network. Share it with your sales team if you have one. And make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. You can do that by clicking the icon with my photo. And you want to do that because I have a lot more coming. I will see you next time.